moment, darling, but I had to see you before I left.
Oh, Armand.
My life, I love thee, rose of the world heart, and the clothes I tend to swine on.
Did your paper get word about this change in the cast? No, something must have happened to Louise Hall. This girl can't be over 14. Much too young for the part.
When I lie song at morning, noon, or night here, for thee I long, a woman thou art near.
She could sing it if she weren't so frightened.
Yes, it's a good voice. Poor kid. Poor Victor. What an opening night.
Right now means so much to Victor. Let's go and find out what happened. I'll catch Victor at the intermission. There may not be one. I doubt if this girl will get through the first act.
They may get through us there. Should we hold me? They may dare. In all the royal gardens, no roses blooming now, as fragrant or as tender, as sweet and fair as thou.
She's in tears.
Yes, why?
Something's happened to her.
Back to the pawpaw. Back to the pawpaw. Wonder what's wrong with the kid. Don't ask me.
What a change. You would know it was the same voice. Oh, it's beautiful now. Why, she's singing like a different person.
I wonder what could have happened to her. Unbelievable. What's happened to that girl? Let's grab Victor as he comes off. Good idea.
You newspapermen, I knew you'd be after me.
Who is this girl? Where's Louise Hall? What is all this?
Boys, I can't talk to you now.
But Victor!
At Luchow's after the show. Apple strudel, please. Plenty of sugar and cinnamon.
Listen, Victor, you can't do that to us. You promised us a story.
I've got to make my last edition.
Mrs. Herbert, can't you help us?
All right. Bring the apple strudel anyway.
We want to know about that girl. Who is she?
Yes, when did you discover her?
14 years ago, wasn't it, my dear?
Yes, Victor? Oh, be serious, Victor. Why, she can't be more than 14 years old now.
I know. 14 years ago. Well, the story starts even farther back than that. It was my birthday. I'll never forget it. Neither will a certain young girl. She'd come to New York to go on the stage. She stood looking in a shop window at a theatrical poster. You see, she had hoped to be a big star too someday, but now she was about to give up. She'd written a letter to the boy back home, telling him of her discouragement. Should she mail it? Should she mail it?
Herbert's birthday. They serenade him every year. That's Gilmore's 22nd Regiment Band. The Knickerbocker Theater Orchestra, and actors and musicians that work for them.
Oh, it's wonderful. Isn't that John Ramsey leading the parade?
Yes, it is.
At last I found thee. Oh, I know at last the secret of it all. Oh, the longing, seeking, striving, waiting, yearning, the burning hope, the joy and idle tears that fall. Alone the world is seeking. And 'tis love and love alone that can repay. Is the answer, is the end and all of living. For it is love alone that
Oh, come on in. Come on in. Never should have gotten out of that carriage, honey.
Oh, I see.
As his agent, I control 10% of him. How about me?
Well, 10% is better than nothing.
Come on in. You sung for your supper.
Oh, but I don't know Mr. Herbert.
Everybody knows Victor Herbert. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Say, there must be a name that goes with that voice of yours.
My name is Paul.
Well, that's the chorus. How does it start?
Louise.
But my name's John.
I know, Mr. Ramsey.
How are you, John?
Hello, Bob. I didn't say Mr. I said John. Pardon me, please. Hello, Major. How are you?
Fine, thank you, John.
You sing for a living?
Oh, they won't let me.
Who won't let you?
The managers. I can't even get in to see them.
Say, that's too bad. What are you laughing about?
My being in Victor Herbert's house when I couldn't even get in to see his secretary.
Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Come on. Pardon me, please. Pardon me. How do you do, Mrs. Herbert? Victor, may your star always shine, and may I always be your star.
Thanks, my boy. Thanks.
Mr. and Mrs. Herbert, Miss Hall.
Yes, yes, I heard you sing. Good voice. Good.
She's got personality, too. Loads of it. Victor, I got a surprise for you. I'm going to give you the greatest birthday present you ever had. Pardon us, please. Come on, John. Come on, I want
John,
Come on.
all these people.
John. Now, Victor, come on. Let's see the number. Something light, gay, and frothy. Oh, here it is. The Owl Song.
Oh, yes, there once was an owl from Babette. I know it.
You know it?
I know most of your music, Mr. Herbert. I'm a great admirer of yours.
You see, Victor, isn't she wonderful? Come on, I'll play. John, come on, sit down, play it.
Persistent, isn't he? Very persistent.
Quiet, please, everybody. There once was an owl, an intelligent fowl, so they tell me.
He hid in the shade of the dark branches made all the day.
But when night had grown dark, to the tower in the park, so stealthily and sly, he'd fly.
But was there never found by the world all around. He would wait on his neighbors to spy.
Oh, there in the dark, he would think it a lot just to listen.
To hear all the secrets of others, he'd hide and he'd prowl.
Was his greatest delight all the day or by night, just to keep all the neighbors in trouble and fright.
Such a gossip and pest for this old scandal-mongering owl.
A kiss
Yes,
and whisk,
we whisper, stamping,
and made it breath.
We'd go. Darling, that was great. Great. Fine. Fine.
My dear, you were charming.
Yes, indeed, it was beautifully rendered.
Oh,
I
pardon us,
enjoyed it
please.
so much.
Don't you see what I mean, Victor? Her voice is perfect with mine.
Happy birthday, Victor. It's a lovely party.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
She's just what we need in our new operetta. No, I mean,
She has talent.
and that's not all. She's got looks, everything. She's just what we need.
Happy birthday, Victor.
Thank you.
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll see you later.
Honey, you tell him how good you are. I'll be right back. Now, don't be bashful. Tell him. Tell him. Come on. Marie. Oh, Marie, I'm terribly sorry, but I've got a help cast to show. You know how it is.
Yes, I know how it is. Where's she from?
I don't know yet. Kid from the country, I guess. She's got a great voice, hasn't she?
Yes, for calling cows. Then I sang in the choir, and last year I was in our school play.
Oh, happy birthday, Victor.
Well, thoughtful, Henry, thoughtful. It's a big part, important when you've had more experience.
Mr. Herbert, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Later, maybe. You're young, you have a good voice. Good.
Victor, why don't you play? The young people want to dance.
Oh, of course, of course. Thank you. Excuse us.
Well, chicken, I guess that's that.
Experience. How am I going to get it if no one will give me a chance? How'd you get to be an actor?
An actor? Dearie, call me a wife beater, a thief, a murderer, but don't call me an actor.
What are you then?
I'm an agent, honey. An agent is a guy that actors work for.
Maybe you could get me a job.
A choir singer? I don't book churches, sister.
Oh, I mean on the stage.
I only handle the big ones, babe. Just the big ones. The little ones, I throw them back.
Shall we dance? Well, when do you go to work?
I'm afraid I don't. Mr. Herbert seems to think I haven't had enough experience.
Oh, nonsense. Never mind. I'll take care of him. You don't seem to be having a good time tonight.
Oh, don't think I'm not grateful to you. It's wonderful just being here.
Darling, we've just started. You know, you're going to see a lot of me. Wait till I take you to Victor's real party tonight. Tonight after the theater at Luschau's. Everybody will be there. You know, I think it's a little crowded here. Anyway, I'd like to talk to you. Shall we go?
I do think I'd better go home.
All right.
Oh, you don't have to take me home.
But I'm not. I'm just tagging along to make sure I don't lose you between now and Victor's real party.
Oh, but John, I can't go. That's for people who are somebody, and I'm...
Miss Hall, you're now under the personal management of Mr. John Ramsey.
Excuse me.
That's beautiful moonlight.
Yes, we taxpayers make it ourselves.
Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. Raise your glasses high and we will toast His Royal Highness. Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. To a fellow artist we love His Highness. Greetings in the hallelujah chorus. There's a kind of melody for us. Let us play it there and we let us play it there and we love you and you and you and you. For you and for you, to you and to you.
The only vacant chair is John's, and you thought he was going to pick you up.
He changed his mind and stood me up.
Takes him a long time to dress. Just can't tear himself away from a mirror.
No, it isn't that. He's planning an entrance. I expect him to pop out of a champagne bottle dressed as Cupid.
I baked it myself.
Oh, too many candles for me to blow out. Too many.
Go ahead, take a deep breath.
Hello, Marie. Well, you're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Warner.
You'd be very decorative at my table.
That's an idea.
Say, Cadenza, you're with me.
John is with that girl. Oh, no. They're both sopranos who can't sing a duet.
Sit down, darling.
How are you?
Don't mind Barney. He has a big heart, delivered every day by the Iceman.
Oh, waiter. Yes, sir. Some champagne, please.
I need something stronger.
All right. What'll it be?
An absinthe frappe.
Excuse me, darling. I'll be right back.
Oh, don't worry about my rehearsals. You see, I never allow work to interfere with my private life.
Well, that's a novelty. You know, I
Oh,
think...
Marie, I'm so sorry I didn't stop for you, but you know I...
John, I want you to meet Warner Bryant. Warner, this is John Ramsey.
How do you do? How do you do? Sit down, sit down.
You've heard of each other, of course.
Brian?
Just made a big hit in London. They say he'll do even better in New York.
Oh, an actor?
Yes, I'm rehearsing the new Lewis operetta.
April's Moon. Yes, they offered the part to me, but Victor needed me, and I had to turn it down.
Technically, that's called putting a visitor at his ease.
Grand party. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Having a good time? So am I. All this, it's fun.
It's really my birthday, too.
It is? Yours, too? Good.
I mean, I feel as if I'd been born all over again into an entirely new world.
And now I suppose you want to be an actress more than ever, eh?
Oh, I'm not sure. In one way, it frightens me a little. But I do want to sing.
Sing? Oh, you can always sing. Wherever you are, you can sing. But if you don't go on stage, what then?
Well, I'd go back to Riverford. That's my hometown. There's a boy there. He's a doctor just starting. And he wants me to marry him.
Ah, that's it. That's the trouble. You're in love.
Yes, the stage.
The stage? Oh, it's gay. It's glamorous. Sometimes.
Oh, what I've seen today has been marvelous.
Yes, but it's not all like this. No, not always.
Perhaps I should remember tonight just as a sweet but fleeting hour into a land of dreams.
Yes. Sweet but fleeting. Oh, that's good. Did you make that up?
Well, don't you know it?
Know it? Why should I know it?
It's from one of your songs. La-da-dee-da-da-da-dee.
That's great, darling, great. Come on, sing it for the crowd. I'll get Maurice to play it for you. Maurice, would you mind playing A Kiss in the Dark, please?
I recall the mad delight of a lovely dance and a stroll into a night trembling with romance. There he told me of my charm was to him just a love, but to me 'twas a thrill supreme. Just a kiss in the dark, but it kindled the spark, the awakening of love, young dream.
You know, just a few hours ago I was standing here, sure that everything was over. And now, oh, John, it's like a dream.
It isn't a dream, darling. Everything's just beginning.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't you ever go to bed. Good night, darling.
I wish we didn't have to go home.
Louise, keep your head up. Speak over the footlights. Remember, talk to your audience.
But there isn't any audience now.
For an actor, there's always an audience. Throw your voice up to the gallery. That's where the bravos come from.
Hello up there in the gallery. Do you like me?
Eh? See, that's it. Head up. Would you be jealous tonight with me out with a 400?
Well, I might be jealous of one woman, but not 400.
Yes, but I'm saying with Marie.
Oh, I'm not worried about Marie. Oh, but please don't fall in love with Mrs. Bradley Davis.
Why not should I?
Well, she's rich, and she's probably beautiful, and, you know, she's
She's the leader of society, 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 the pink of all propriety, a human passion play.
That's great. You're even thinking in terms of music now.
Don't you?
All singers do.
For instance?
Well, if you must know, like this.
Oh, I'm falling in love with someone, girl. I'm falling in love with someone, head of world.
There ain't no sense in a thing you say, but it's a meant for a rainy day. Tell me, dearie, how do you get that way?
I love thee, I adore thee. Oh, my heart, life, and soul all are thine. Give me hope, dear, I implore thee. Let thine eyes look with fondness in mine.
I might be your once in a while, I might see you once in a while, but I can't be true to you, not you, for you.
Sweet one, how my heart is yearning. Ever with you to be. Love light in your dear eyes burning, steadfast, faithful, and true to me. Tell me.
Oscar, while the band is playing, let the cornet speak for you, while the cello, sweet and mellow, aids the winsome maid to woo.
Say, that's all right. You should be singing with me tonight instead of Marie.
Well, if you really liked me, you'd arrange it.
Is that a dare?
Of course it is.
Very well. I'll take care of it when we get back to town.
Oh, gee, but we've had fun.
Yes, it was grand.
I won't see you until tomorrow, then.
My dear, you have a very poor memory. You're seeing me tonight. We're singing together, remember?
Oh, John, I was just kidding.
I was kidding on the square. I'm going to fix it with Victor right now.
But Marie...
Oh, you're better than Marie. Don't even think about it. Now, I'll fix it. Let me handle it.
Well, I can't believe it. Well, it's wonderful. What'll we sing? And I have to rehearse, and what'll I wear? Oh, it's too good to be true.
I'll be back and take you to lunch. We'll work everything out then. Now, don't worry.
All right, I won't. I mean, I will. I can't help it. Are you going to ask Mr. Herbert?
Ask him, honey. I'm going to tell him. I'll be back in a half hour.
Oh!
Louise!
Dick Moore, what in the world are you doing here? Why didn't you wire me you were coming?
Well, when I got your letter, you seemed so discouraged. I thought, well, I thought maybe if I came to New York, you might come back home with me.
Well, Dick, so many things have happened since then, and I... Come on upstairs. We have so much to talk about. Make yourself comfortable. Doctor, I want to hear all about Rutherford.
That town never changes.
Everything changes, Dick. It can change like that. But I want to hear about you.
There's nothing much to tell, except that I've missed you.
I've missed you too, Dick. But your practice.
I'm giving it up.
You're giving it up?
Oh, I've decided to specialize. Children. Do you remember Jake Dorsey's little girl?
Rosie? Oh, she's a darling.
I lost her last month. Pneumonia. Louise, there must be some way to help kids who haven't the strength to fight their way through that crisis. I've just got to find a way to help them.
You will, too. You're a born doctor. Gracious, look at the time. And I have to get dressed. You make yourself at home, and I'll hurry.
Oh, listen, Victor, you're making a big mistake. Louise is better than Marie.
Marie is all rehearsed. She's going to sing. Now get out. Can't you see? I'm working.
All right. But let me tell you something. Louise is going to be a star whether you like it or not.
Get out. Do you hear? Get out.
Louise, you're beautiful. Is that a new dress?
Yes, thank you.
Look, I've a wonderful day mapped out for us. First, lunch next door at Luigi's. Then Coney Island. And tonight we'll splurge. I've got tickets for April's Moon.
Well...
Oh, I bet you've seen it.
Well, no, I haven't. But you see, I didn't know you were coming, and I'm going to the Bradley Davis's house to a concert tonight.
The Bradley Davis's house? Oh, sure, and I'm having dinner with President McKinley.
No, really, I'm going with John Ramsey.
The star?
Yes, I'm singing with him. Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, look, Louise, I can't quite follow all this. I get a letter saying you can't even get past a stage door, and now you tell me you're singing tonight with the biggest star in New York.
I know it must all sound crazy, but... Oh. John, I'll be down in a minute.
Why, it is John Ramsey.
Sure. I'm having lunch with him. And so are you. Come on. John.
Oh.
This is Dick Moore from Riverford. I've told you about him.
Hiya, Doc. Heard a lot about you.
I've read a lot about you.
Yes, I guess you have.
Dick couldn't believe that I'm singing with you tonight. I'm so grateful to you for arranging it.
Yes, come on. We're going to Sherry's.
Well, John, wouldn't you rather go here to Luigi's?
Please don't be absurd. Sherry's is the best, and the best isn't good enough for you. Come on, Doc.
Well, really, I don't think I ought to intrude.
Oh, you're not intruding. Come on, get in. Go ahead, driver, and don't spare the horses.
It's about time you got here, Three Sheet.
Dr. Moore, I'd like you to know Mr. Harris, my agent. A little annoying at times, but nevertheless social.
Really, I don't feel quite right about going in with you. This private party, and, well, I'm not dressed.
It's all right, I told you. Come on in. You're with me.
Look, I see those coachmen listening to the concert by that window. I could hear Louise sing from there.
Hear who sing?
Don't interrupt this party. It's a very good idea, Doc. If you pardon me, I have to run.
You wait for us, Dick?
Yes, good luck.
She'll always have luck with me.
Yes, but it may not always be good. Say, does that choir singer think she's going to bust into a cantata here?
I promised she could sing with me tonight. Victor won't let her. I haven't told her yet.
Well, I'll tell her with gestures.
You keep out of this. I'll handle it.
No wonder you brought a doctor with you. What is he, a brain specialist?
Honey, tell Marie John's here. She's having a fit. John, you must hurry. You're on after this number, and it's practically over.
Don't worry, Albert. I'll be right on cue. Albert, this is Louise Hall. Mr. Martin here produces most of Victor's operettas. How do you do?
How do you do?
Honey, you're about to make your bow to society.
Oh, John, this is lovely.
There aren't any galleries, so no bravos. But if these people applaud, darling, you're made.
John, you can't stand here. The artists make their entrance from the dressing room, not there.
I'll never make it now, Albert.
John is here, Marie. You ready?
Ready? I've been ready for an hour. Who does he think he is arriving here at the last moment? On a white horse.
Don't ask me about that guy, Cadenza. I only came to pick up his check.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next selection will be a duet from Eileen. I take great pleasure in presenting the Broadway star and your favorite, Mr. John Ramsey. Who will sing with Miss Louise Hall.
Well, all the nerve.
Brass, kiddo, brass. He has more than the orchestra.
You can't do this to me.
Wait a minute. You can't do anything about it now.
If you please, Victor.
Tell me, why is there a doubt within my heart, my own? Tell me why.
I but fear the time will come when we must part. For love, I should die.
Evermore, by day, by night, I'll dream of thee, my darling.
My heart
They sing well together, don't they?
is
Yes. Yes, they do.
in thine arms,
Let thine eyes look fondly into mine, for thy love bears a spell all wondrous to tell. Is a rapture that's only thine, though within thy tender arms enfold me.
for thy love the world could not atone.
I swear that I will be true, and forever thine.
It was great.
Oh, those sopranos. You can buy them for a dime a dozen.
I told you I'd handle it.
Yes, but the storm is yet to come.
You were very good, Miss Hall. I'm going to speak to Victor about a part for you in the new operetta.
There, you see.
Well, John, it can't be true.
But it is. I promised I'd put you over.
There's no excuse for what you've done. It's contemptible.
Now, Marie, don't get excited. Excuse me, darling. I'm sorry, but I just had to do it.
You had to humiliate me. You had to...
But you've made your name. She hasn't. Somebody had to give her a chance.
You didn't have to do it at my expense.
I assure you, Miss Clark, I knew nothing.
Don't you speak to me, you...
Oh, John, you shouldn't have done it.
Don't let it excite you, darling. You were wonderful tonight. You made a big hit.
John was
My
a
dear,
delightful
you were
surprise.
lovely.
Wonderful performance.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For Miss Hall.
Oh, mash note already. You sang charmingly, my dear. Congratulations. Mrs. Bradley Davis. Great. Will you excuse us, please?
The voice is wonderful. Listen, Cantata, I can sell you to Albert Martin for his new operetta. I'm handling it, you see. You do all your business through me.
Well, I'm afraid not, Barney. You see, you handle only the big ones. And I'm one of those you threw back. Remember?
Oh, that was just a little joke.
Go away, Bonnie. I'm taking care of her personally from now on.
John, you were both excellent. I wish we could have had an encore.
Thank you. You're going to hear a lot from this young lady. Oh, another mash note. Well, well. You were wonderful, standing there with the world at your feet. I have so little to offer. John was... I'm sorry, Louise. I didn't understand.
John, let's go.
Of course, my dear. Of course.
No, I tell you, she can't sing in my operetta. She was in on it. She must have been. What was she doing at the concert?
That's beside the point. We're in rehearsal. We need a prima donna. Good ones are scarce, and she's good. The newspapers covered that concert last night, and now the whole town's talking about her.
I know it, but I won't have her. And if Ramsey didn't have a contract, I'd throw him out. Now, that's final. That's final.
All right, Victor, but you're wrong this time.
Well, what's the verdict?
It's no use. I've tried everything. I've never seen him so mad.
That stubborn idiot. He ought to be grateful to me. I'm going in and tell him.
Better not.
Well, I'm going in there.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Well, even being thrown out of a manager's office would be something. I've never been able to get in one. Mr. Herbert. May I tell you how sorry I am about last night?
You apologize, I accept. Good day.
But it was all my fault.
It was not your fault, it was his. That's just like John Ramsey. Let somebody else take the blame.
Well, if it hadn't been for me, it never would have happened. John's just trying to help me. Please don't blame him. He's been wonderful.
Wonderful? That egotistical, irresponsible, vain, pig-headed... Don't talk to me about John Ramsey.
Oh, but you're wrong about him, Mr. Herbert. He isn't vain. He just believes in himself.
That's all he believes in, himself.
You say he's irresponsible. He's just impulsive. He does things like that because he thinks he's right. And as far as being pig-headed, well, it isn't that at all. It's just determination. Don't you see?
Yes. Yes, I see. Everything I say about him, everything that he does wrong, you make it sound right. You're in love with him.
Yes, I am. Very much.
Then I'm sorry for him. And see, he'll never marry you. Never.
Do you really believe that, Victor?
Of course I believe it. You're married already. Married to your career.
You're wrong, Victor. I'm married to Louise.
Married? You?
We were married this morning, and I wanted to tell you, but you didn't give me a chance.
Married? Well, I'm glad I was wrong. Congratulations.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you.
I know just the thing for you two. Just the thing. Come along. Come along with me.
Mr. Herbert, everybody.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Herbert.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your new leading lady, Miss Louise Hall.
Thank you, Victor. Thanks.
John, Louise.
I knew we'd do it, darling.
Wait a minute. I'm not finished. That's her professional name. She has just become Mrs. John Ramsey.
You mean to say you married that gal?
Sure, this morning.
What are you trying to do? Ruin yourself?
What do you mean?
Listen, Romeo, you've got a big following, all dames. You don't think they come just to hear you sing, do you?
Of course they do.
Don't be a sap. They're in love with you. They sit out front to make goo-goo eyes at you. You think they're going to buy tickets to see you make love to your wife? You're crazy.
Quiet, everybody. The honeymoon's over. Let's get to work. We'll start with the wonderful dream number. Come to the piano and I'll run through it for you. John? It's a duet, you know.
Yes, John's been teaching.
Oh.
Wonderful dreams I dream each day, wondering if they come true. Wonderful dreams that seem to say, do you dream too?
My heart is longing for that wonderful love.
When in your arms I hear you say, Was it romance when he tried to kiss my hand? You are so lovely, dear, as he gazed upon my lovely lips. Now my diamonds, they are gone, and so is he. He writes to me that I am beautiful.
Come on, darling. We're going to be late for rehearsal. Come on.
Thank you, Miss Hall. Thank you, Miss Hall. Thank you.
I know an actor whose name I won't mention, but you know him, kiddies. He must have attention. But one day a rival star grabbed the top billing, and if I know this actor, it's bound to be killing. Between you and me, it's going to cause strife. Come closer, dear kiddies. The star is his wife.
Miss Hall, we've been waiting for you. Hurry, please. Hurry. Come on. Places, everybody. Places.
Go ahead, darling.
Are you going to let him get away with that, you chump?
You keep out of this.
I've been keeping out of it for months. This is going to ruin you.
It's my business.
It happens to be my business, too. I got your contract that calls for top billing, and if you don't get it now, you might as well quit show business.
We'll see about that. What's the meaning of that billing in front of the theater?
Oh, the billing. Well, I thought...
I don't care what you thought, Victor. Albert, my contract clearly states that no one is to be starred over me.
Louise is starred with you, not over you. Her name is...
We thought you'd be pleased. She's your wife.
That has nothing to do with it. This is strictly professional. Albert, you've got to change the order of those names.
Now, John, let's talk this over. Your draw. Last year it fell off. Louise, they like her. She gets more popular every day.
She's had the best parts, that's all. It's my name that pulls them in.
Cool off, my boy, cool off. It's all right. Louise is a grand girl. She called me this morning. We had a long talk.
Oh, so that's it. She talked it over with you. She demanded that billing.
No. That's the billing she demanded.
Sorry, Victor.
Well, that's settled. By the time you finish the score to the prima donna, we'll have him talked into it.
I don't know. Two people, one spotlight. I don't like it. It's finished. Every note of it finished. You've got to hear it right away. Where's John?
He ought to be here in a minute, Victor.
But it's 2 o'clock. He knew I was to be here at 2. Where is he?
Just went out somewhere. I'm sure he'll be right back.
I'll start. The song I've always wanted you to sing. I've set to music a poem written by my grandfather, Samuel Lover. I'm sure you'll like it. Listen. You're not listening.
I'm sorry.
Come closer. Now.
Please don't play it,
Why not?
because I'll never sing it.
What do you mean?
Victor, I'm retiring from the stage.
You're not serious.
Oh, I thought it all over carefully, and I made up my mind.
But Louise, you can't. You're on top. You've got years of success ahead of you. And my music. No one can sing it the way you do. It's not fair to me.
It isn't fair to John for me to go on.
So that's it. John, he put you up to this.
He doesn't even know about it yet. Victor, I owe everything to John. My success has dimmed his. It's hurt him. Hurt his pride.
But your pride, your career.
Victor, I'm his wife now. And I shouldn't be taking things away from him. I should be making him happy.
Your success, that should make him happy.
Victor, your wife was on the stage once, wasn't she?
Yes, in opera, Metropolitan. She was lovely.
And she retired. Why?
She said she could do more for me at home. She said I needed a family.
So does John.
My song. I'll never let anyone else sing it.
She's a wonderful little girl, Louise.
I think so. But you'd better put her back in her bassinet.
Yes, of course.
It makes me so happy that you came to see us, Dick.
I'd like to come more often, but I've been kind of busy at the hospital these days.
Do you miss Riverford?
There's nothing there to miss.
How are your experiments coming along?
As well as can be expected, but pneumonia's tricky. When you're working with serums, either you found it or you haven't. So far, I haven't. My job may take years.
Did you ever see such a baby, Barney? Here, have a cigar. It's on the house of Ramsey.
Now, wait a minute, palpitating Papa, before you give too many of those out. I didn't want to mention this in front of Louise.
What is it?
A little item in Town Topics. Listen to this. That matinee idol who's shouting so loud about his firstborn should remember that love songs sung by fathers don't thrill fickle feminine fans.
Why do they have to write such things?
My boy, where's that baby? I want to see that baby.
In the bedroom, Victor. We'll go right in.
Now, I'll take one of those cigars while you can still buy them.
We'll take the whole box.
Louise.
How sweet of you to come. Oh, they're lovely. This is Dr. Moore. You remember him?
Oh, yes, of course. You're the young man Louise sent to me.
That's right. You introduced me to Dr. Gordon.
Yes. He tells me you're doing very well. Very well.
Thanks.
I got your letter. You didn't have to thank me. You didn't have to do that.
No, I wish I could have done much more. Well, I'd better get back to my bugs. Goodbye, Louise.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doc.
John.
Oh, where's that baby? Where's that? Oh, say, she is a little beauty.
She's my first production, Victor.
Your first production, Princess Peggy.
That was my first production. That's it, John. That's her name. Princess Peggy. Peggy Ramsey.
Oh, that's fine.
I christen you Princess Peggy.
John, is there anything wrong at the theater?
Oh, no, of course not.
I've written a song for the baby, for Peggy. But don't look so sad. It's a good song. John's going to sing it in the new operetta.
I want to hear it.
John.
Yes,
John.
of course, Victor. Let's see how this go. Bye-bye, baby. Close your eyes so blue. Sleep then, maybe. Daddy can sleep too. Dream on, baby. Please forget to cry. Daddy's little angel face. Bye.
Oh, don't play with that, Peggy, darling. You'll spoil Mother's dress.
Mr. Barney Harris is calling, ma'am.
Vaughn? It's time for your nap, darling. You go with Nurse and Mother will be in to kiss you when you're ready. You're so sweet. You let me know?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Louise. You have a nice tour?
Oh, you know what living in a trunk is, Barney.
Yes, I don't like living in a trunk. That's why I'm an agent.
What are you doing here?
I came to see John. Is he here?
What? John's at rehearsal. You know, today's the first day.
Yes, that's right. Glad to be back, eh, Louise?
Oh, yes. Won't you sit down?
What? Oh, yes, thank you.
Barney, there's nothing wrong.
Wrong? No. How's the baby?
Oh, she's fine, thanks. Well, why didn't you go to the theater if you wanted to see John?
Has he called you?
Why should he call me?
No reason. Just to let you know how things are going.
Barney, is there any reason why things shouldn't be going well?
No. Louise, I think I'd better come back later.
I'm looking for you. Why aren't you in your office when I need you?
You're not my only client. I can't go around nursing singers all day.
That cheap tenor, Bryant.
Well, you just can't take things into your own hands.
I can't, eh? Well, I've done it. How do you like that?
John, you didn't walk out on the
I'm
show.
not going to play second lead to Bryant or anybody else. They're not going to use me to build him into a name.
You should have talked it over with me or with Victor.
Well, yes, dear. Victor's a friend. Perhaps you were impulsive.
So you two have decided I'm in the wrong. Is that it?
Well, John, your career is your own. And if you think you're right, well, I'm with you. But let's talk it over calmly.
Pardon me, Mrs. Ramsey, but Peggy is ready now.
I'll be right there. Excuse me.
John, you've got to be reasonable. So your last road tour didn't make expenses?
Now, don't you tell me I'm slipping. I've heard that all morning. I go into weak shows, play bad parts, and then they say I'm slipping.
Bryant has had bad parts, and he packs them in.
Bryant? You don't mean to tell me he's as good as I am?
Well, what good is my opinion against all the dames in the country?
There you have it. The public changes, so they blame me for that.
Oh, quit kidding yourself, Three Sheet.
I'm not kidding myself. And if you can't get a star like me a job, you're just a bad agent.
Listen, I warned you. I told you not to get married.
Yes, you did. You were right. I shouldn't have married. But I've got to go through with it now, haven't I?
Oh, I didn't know it was so late. We'd better talk this matter over later in my office. Goodbye, Louise.
Goodbye, Barney. John, do you want a divorce?
Divorce?
Oh, we can't go on this way.
Oh, darling, please forgive me. I'm so upset I didn't mean it, really.
Oh, yes, you did mean it. I've known it for a long time.
Louise, I love you. You must believe that.
Yes, in your fashion. But Victor was right. You're married to your career, not me. You resent me. You resented Peggy. She's too young to realize it now, but she will someday, and I won't have that. It's not her fault. There's only one thing to do.
What?
I'm going away, and I'm taking Peggy.
But why?
Oh, perhaps if we're not here, people will forget you have us.
Oh, Louise, darling.
Oh, John, please. You'll never be happy as long as you think we're in the way.
But where are you going? When will you come back?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see how things work out. I got this letter the other day, Victor. Isn't it possible that John could have signed a contract with Albert Martin in your absence?
No, Albert would have cabled me.
Yes, but I don't understand this. John must have had some reason to believe that you were going to use him. Did you see him or talk to him?
Yes, I saw him in the Lambs Club before I sailed. He asked me what I was going to do after my concert season in London, and I told him, but there was nothing said about, Well, Louise, it's so long since John has been on Broadway.
Spring is in the air. That was a hit, wasn't it?
In New York, yes.
Well, John played the lead, didn't he?
In the Southern Company.
In the Southern Company? Oh, no, I'll get his letter.
No, please don't. I'm sorry. I guess I talk too much. But after all, Louise, I came here from London to talk to you about the new operetta. It was written for you.
No.
Now, you could come back...
I thought it was all right, that my plan had worked. Victor, his concert tour, that was a success, wasn't it?
I guess so. But look.
Oh, no, you must tell me the truth.
I understood it was for charity, one night, somewhere in Maine. Portland, I believe.
Oh, but his letters, he's been leading me to believe that... Oh, you must be wrong. He still lives at the plaza. He sends me a check every month for the same amount it's always been. How do you account for that?
I don't know. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry for him. He's stubborn. He could have parts, small ones, but he won't accept them. Insists on leads.
Oh, why did he do it? I must go back to him, Victor. I must.
I'm sailing tomorrow. I can book passage for you.
Oh, Martha, pack everything. We're going home.
To America?
At once.
Yes, Madame.
Well, Princess Peggy, where did you get this nice big dog?
My daddy sent it to me.
Well, isn't that just fine? What's his name?
Chang.
Chang. I wrote a song once called Chang the Lover. Remember? In the Willow Plate Suite?
Yes, that's why John sent her the doll. It's one of his favorite melodies. He tried to teach it to Peggy before she could talk.
Oh, well, now, isn't that nice? Would you sing it for me?
Yes, Uncle Victor.
Come along. Upsy daisy. Now.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
One Chinese doll, $25. Laundry, $19.60. Barber, $12.50. Neckties, $30. 2 suits, $180. Look at these bills. $7,500 worth of them. And they're all on my neck for the money.
I wish I'd known.
When did he move from the plaza?
Oh, several months ago. He pays the telephone operators to transfer his calls here.
Then you still handle his business.
What there is of it. Drops in once in a while just to start an argument, I guess. He thinks I can get him a job at his old salary, Victor. Now, you know what chance I
Victor, I
have.
think we should go.
You'd better talk some of the stardust out of his eyes, Louise, so he can see straight.
I'll try. Come on, Peggy. Oh, Victor, what are we going to do? Build this?
My new operetta. I still want you.
Oh, I couldn't do that to him now. Victor, there is a part in it for John, isn't there?
Yes, the Count. I've thought of that. It's a small part, but a good one. But Warner Bryant is playing the lead.
Oh, yes, I know. Maybe you could persuade him to take it.
But the salary he'd demand, it's absurd.
Mother, what do I do with these?
John.
Louise. Oh, darling, it's wonderful to see you.
Oh, my sweet.
Peggy. Princess Peggy.
Dad, you look just like your pictures.
Oh, you look even prettier than your pictures, honey. Well, why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Well,
I
Victor
could
was in Switzerland, and he wanted us to come back with him. Are you glad, John?
Glad. Louise, I've needed you. I know now. Victor, I'm so grateful to you for bringing him back.
I didn't bring them back. She just wouldn't stay any longer.
John, Victor wants to talk to you. Come along, Peggy. I've got to straighten up.
My boy, my new operetta. There's a part in it for you, if you'll take it.
I'll take it. Sounds rather small.
Now, this part has to be played just right. Now, most singers, John, not like you. They can't act.
How about the lead? Who's playing it?
What difference does that make? It hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, I know you, Victor. You plan in advance. Who's playing the lead?
Bryant.
Bryant, eh?
It's just a walkthrough. This other part is good. Good. Got real stuff.
It gives you a chance to prove you're better than Brian. You can act, John.
You're the only man I know who can do it, John. Now, play it. Play it as a favor to me.
Please.
Very well, Victor. As a favor to you, I'll play it. But at the same salary, no cut.
Well, it's a small part. I don't know
Well,
whether...
it's so important and you want me so badly.
All right. Same salary. Rehearsal start next week.
Oh, John.
Look into mine.
wonderful?
Yes, he is, Peggy.
Is that all right, Victor?
Sounds good, Victor.
Yes, yes. But I want to make some changes. Fred, go on with the book rehearsal. Give me those fiddle parts.
You can take a smoke.
Thank you.
Please, Mr. Bryan, positions, please.
Wait for me at the apartment, darling.
I put a bottle of champagne on ice. Why, John, how nice to see you.
Hello, Marie. How are you?
I've been wanting to drop in just to tell you what a good sport I think you are, to take such a small part. All the old crowd's talking about it.
I couldn't desert Victor when he needed me.
Needed you?
Yes, he said I was the only actor he knew who could play the part.
Oh, that's funny. Warner said everybody else turned it down.
Yeah? He's just peeved because they're paying me my old salary.
Now, John, after all, I was admiring you for taking your medicine, but now you're spoiling it. Why should they pay you your old salary?
So you don't believe me, eh? Well, oh, Barney.
Yeah?
Barney, I'd like to see my contract, please.
What am I, a filing case? It's in the office.
Well, go across the street and get it. I want to show Marie my salary clause.
Why let everybody in on your business?
Get the contract, Barney.
Never mind, John. I didn't ask to see it.
Will you get the contract? What do you think I'm paying you 10% for?
All right. Here it is.
You see? Why, this is only half what they promised me.
Well, you asked for it, wise guy. Victor's paying the other half out of his own pocket.
I shall see that the Count returns to his regiment at once. If there's anything further I can do. John, this isn't your entrance.
Victor?
What's the matter, John? What's the matter?
Victor, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I can't accept charity.
Sorry, my boy, sorry.
John, he can't walk out on a dress rehearsal.
Why are you crying, Mommy?
Nothing, darling. Nothing.
Did you send for a doctor, madam?
Dick. Dick
Hello,
Moore,
Louise.
come in.
I thought it was about time I dropped in.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. It must be over a year since we've seen you.
How are things with you and John?
Well, operettas haven't been doing so well lately. You know, the country's gone ragtime crazy.
Yes, I've noticed. How are the singing lessons? Many pupils?
Well, a few. Of course, it's rather slow during the holidays. But Victor wants me to go back on the stage. He's doing a revival of Rose of the World, and that was my biggest hit. Our biggest hit, John and I.
How's Peggy?
Oh, she's fine. Peggy, I'll be right there, Mother. Oh, Lord, she's grown so tall.
Hello,
Dr.
Peggy.
Moore.
My, you are getting to be quite the grown-up young lady, aren't
Thank
you?
you.
Well, these are cheerful.
Well, they're kind of old. But then, of course, you know...
Louise, I'll tell you what. I don't have to work tonight. Let's have an old-fashioned Riverford Christmas Eve.
Mother. Well, I'd like to, but we'd planned to spend a rather quiet evening at home. You know, John likes it better that way. Oh, Mother, it would be fun. All right, Dick, like old times.
Peggy, get your coat. We're going shopping.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Doctor.
Why not just call me Dick?
Oh, that makes me feel grown up. Thank you, Dick. Daddy.
Well, where's Santa Claus?
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Dick Moore bought it for us. And we have a huge turkey with all the trimmings.
Really?
Just about ready. John can't carve, so you'll have to do it.
Wait a minute. I'm a physician, not a surgeon. Oh, here's John.
Hello, darling. Surprise?
Merry Christmas, John.
Hello, Doc. How are you?
Dick insisted on doing everything.
It's very generous of you.
We were waiting for you to open up our presents. Well, sit down, everybody. We'll open up Dick's first.
Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Here's yours, Daddy. Here, take it. Here's yours, Mother. You want me to open up for you? Well, maybe I better open mine first.
Very nice if you let me celebrate with you, John.
Wait. A necklace. A real gold necklace. Oh, it's the nicest present I ever got.
I hope you enjoy it, Peggy.
Mother, a watch. Look, Daddy, look. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
You should. Oh, let's set it. Daddy, what time is it?
Don't keep out of my pockets. Keep away from me, will you, please?
Son, where's your watch?
It's gone. It's gone, that's all. I sold it. But not to buy you presents.
John.
Now, look here, old boy, let me explain.
You don't have to explain. You've certainly shown me not to be a failure. Suppose I didn't buy them anything for Christmas. Suppose I didn't. They've got plenty now.
I'm sorry, Louise. I'm afraid it's all my fault.
Oh, Mother. My darling. It looks like I failed. Don't worry, we'll get along. Victor will give me the chance. I'll go back on the stage.
Here.
For us? Thanks. It's a Christmas present. Wonder what's in it. Oh, look, a full box of handkerchiefs. Mine's a pocketbook. It's beautiful. Thank you, mister. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, I've directed a lot of shows. I'm not in the habit of calling a rehearsal the afternoon of an opening night, but we've got to put some life in these scenes. What's the matter, Miss Hall? You ought to know this part. Can't you remember your lines?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Forbes. If you'll run through it again, I'll try to get it.
All right. Once more. Go ahead, Mr. Bryan.
You should never have come north. You're in danger, Nadell.
I had to see you, Armand. The revolt has spread.
Tribes of Azar.
Quiet, Maggie. Stop prompting your mother. She has to play this tonight.
Oh, she didn't mean...
Never mind. Perhaps you better take a little rest. That goes for everybody, but don't leave the stage. Have you been watching this rehearsal?
For a while, yes. Not so good.
Good. It's terrible. You were to blame, you and Victor, resurrecting a prima donna that hasn't been on the stage in 15 years.
But, Kurt, there just isn't anybody else. Singers today learn ragtime and how to dance a little, then go into revues, musical comedy, vaudeville, at salaries greater than we can pay.
Yes, I know. I can't figure out why Louise can't remember her lines. She's played that part at least 100 times.
She'll be all right. She's worried. How would you feel if your husband walked out and you hadn't seen him for a month?
I don't know. I haven't got a husband.
You should have never come north. You're in danger, Nadell.
I had to see you, Armand. The revolt has spread to the tribes of Azar. Your task is greater now, but I know you'll win.
Say, can you sing too?
Can I?
To play the part of simple maiden life of heart, a laughing country cajoles, as to but from her work she goes. I sing a merry Christmas strain, and gaily dance to this refrain.
Victor. Well, you see, there was a recess, and well, we were just playing, and I...
That song, do you know the rest of it?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Sing it. Frank, play.
Best of all the parts I'd play, if I could only have my way, would be a strong romantic role, emotional and full of soul. And I believe for such a thing, a dream
good to hear you, a youngster, do my music. All the present generation think about is the turkey trot and the grizzly. It's all nonsense, nonsense, my dear. Now, you stick at it. Someday you'll be a big star, like your mother.
All right, folks. Places, everybody. Let's get to work. Ready, Miss Hall?
Yes, thank you. Feeling better, Mother?
What's the matter, my dear?
I'm just tired, Victor. I'll be all right.
You're going home. Get her things, Peggy.
Yes, sir. Well, I don't think I should, Victor. I ought to stand by through rehearsals.
Tonight's important to both of us, Louise. This ragtime, it won't last. The public is crazy. It'll never take the place of operetta, but we've got to prove it to them tonight. We've got to.
We will, Victor. Don't worry. I know the part. I've played it so often.
A star again tonight, Louise. A star. You've got to be.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ramsey, but that's the message Mr. Harris told me to give you.
Stars, eh? So Mr. Harris won't see anyone but stars. You can't refuse to see me, Barney. You can't do this to me.
What do you want?
I want you to do something for me.
Not another loan, I hope. You owe me a fortune now.
No, it's not that, Barney. You
Tonight's
see,
going to be tough on you, isn't it? Your wife opening? Star again?
That's what I came to talk to you about. I'd like you to...
Mr. Harris, it's getting late. Have you decided on anyone for that Australian troupe?
No, I haven't.
There isn't much time. We'd better...
Say, wait a minute. You want me to do something for you, eh? All right, I will. There's a boat sailing for Australia tonight, a honky-tonk troupe to play one-nighters. They need a guy to play bits.
I'll take it.
Bits. Understand, not lead.
I'll take it, I said.
Tell Jack I've got a man for him. Midnight, Pier 14. Bring your other collar and a toothbrush. Now maybe Louise will do what she could have done years ago, if it hadn't been for you.
That's why I'm going, Barney. That's why I came to see you.
Wait here, darling. Leaving for good, John?
I was hoping to get out of here before you got back.
Is it because I've gone back on the stage?
Listen, I'm going as far away as I can get. Australia. They want me. They want me to play leads. And as far as you'll ever know, I'm not coming back.
I've done everything I could, everything, because I believed in you. I was wrong. I'm glad you're going. Do you hear? Glad. Well, what are you standing there for? Get out. Ever since I've been old enough to remember, you hurt Mother. When I was a little girl, I used to hate you. Oh, I didn't mean it then. And I was sorry. But now I do mean it. I hate you. I hate you.
Relaxed vocal cords. Severe shock. You can't possibly sing tonight.
But you've got to do something. Curtain goes up in 15 minutes.
Nothing will help but rest.
Fix her up for tonight. Something temporary. She's got to go on. There's no understudy.
She'll have to rest 2, maybe 3 weeks.
But the audience, the house is sold out.
Dick, maybe
It's absolutely impossible for you to sing tonight, Louise.
That settles it. We'll have to call off the performance. You know what that means, Victor?
Oh, Albert, you can't do that. You've got every cent you own in this show. And Victor, your music, no, we can't call it
That's
off.
all right, my dear. It's the only thing to do.
Your costume's all pressed, Mother. What did Dick say? Oh, he said I can't go. Victor, Peggy can play my part. My mother, Peggy. She knows every note, every line, Victor. There isn't a piece of business she hasn't rehearsed with me.
But she's only a child.
Oh, Peggy was practically born in the theater. The girl in the play's only 16 and Peggy's 14. She looks the part much more than I do, and with costumes and makeup.
She can do it, Albert. I've heard her sing.
It's preposterous.
What do you say, Peggy?
I'll try.
I'll take a chance if you will, Albert.
It's suicide. I'll never produce your new operetta. I'll lose everything.
Well, if she doesn't go on tonight, you'll lose everything anyway. What else is there to do?
I don't know.
Well, why not do this now?
It's insane, but all right.
I'll tell the stage manager. You get her ready, Louise.
Yes, darling.
You going to make it, Victor?
No, Peggy will play the part.
Peggy, that's ridiculous. Postpone it, Victor. Think of what Broadway will say.
Victor, do you really mean that kid's going on for Louise?
Yes.
Why, are you crazy? Do you think I'm going to play opposite a child?
Oh, you can't do this to me. I have a reputation at stake.
So have I.
You can stand in the wings, Louise. But remember, no excitement.
You'll come back between acts, Dick. This is the most important night in my life.
It may be in mine, too. I tried my new serum today on a little girl, 6 years old.
Oh, Dick, that's wonderful.
I don't know. If she gets through the crisis, yes. If not, I'll stay as long as I can. I may get a call any time. Good luck, Peggy.
Oh, thank you, Dick. Good luck. Mother, I'm frightened. Keep your head up, darling. Remember, throw your voice to the gallery. That's where the bravos come from. Let's hurry. Where did they get her?
She's pretty. Keep quiet, will you please? Give her a chance.
Louise, isn't there something we can do to help her?
Oh, I'll talk to her, Albert. As soon as she comes off, I know she can do it. I know it. I can't do it. Peggy, you're a trooper. Victor's counting on you. Chin up. Listen to your cue. All right.
Here, I want to speak to you.
Yes, Father? John.
Darling. Louise, we've got to help her.
She's so frightened.
But she's not getting any support.
Victor's working so hard to put her over. It means so much. If we could only be out there with her.
Give me that uniform.
Hey, what's the idea? Why don't you try to stop this noise?
John.
It's all right, Albert. I'm going on.
If Peggy sees him, it may encourage
I'm
her.
going into the first act finale. It's very important. I know it like a book.
Give him that uniform, Denton.
Come on, boys. Let's give her everything you've got. Ready? 1, 2.
Who was afraid of a similar king? Such as the steel of the chivalry wear. Here's a love only there. Here's a love that we give me there. And when our swords on the enemy raise, when against our shields quick his battle he wins, they just know us there. Should we falter, they dare.
No rose is blooming now as fragrant or as tender, as sweet and fair as thou.
'Tis the love of the enemy raised, when against our shields quick his battle he wins, they just know us there. Should we falter, they dare.
As sweet and fair as thou.
telephone.
It is no one but you, my dearest one, my queen.
Dr. Moore speaking. What? Good. No, just let her sleep. I'll be right there.
Summer cinema is provided in part to the Nebraska ETV network by Commercial Federal Savings and Loan Association, serving Nebraska and the Midwest, and by over 30,000 contributing members of Nebraskans for Public Television.
In Florida, only 30 panthers remain in a threatened paradise. The African cheetah hunts on an ever-diminishing